Thank you for joining me. I am Heidi Fleming, and I share about my journey after the loss of my husband, my best friend Dennis. And I wrote this 68 days after Dennis had passed. For the past 50 plus years, as I said Merry Christmas, I had joy, energy, and life in those words as I shared them with others. Today, I'm saying Merry Christmas, but my soul does not feel the excitement of the season. I sat and I asked God to speak to me as I read the Bible. I was reading Luke chapter 2. I was reading about Mary and Joseph and Jesus. And I noticed a name that I hadn't really saw before. And the name was Anna. Anna was a widow. Anna saw the face of God in Jesus. Anna, a faithful Jew, received Jesus. My first Christmas without Dennis, God teaches me about a widow who found him and kept her faith. On this day, Dennis's first Christmas in heaven, I can only imagine the love and joy and peace that he is experiencing. Listening to Jesus sharing stories about what he gave up when he came into our world as a baby. Our human life begins on earth, and through Jesus, we can spend eternity in heaven with him and his Father. As I write this and think about eternal life in heaven, and what an amazing gift that is. And on this day, I can say Merry Christmas with joy in my soul, just thinking about the gift that we receive because of his life. And when I was reading through the Bible on that Christmas day and spending time and talking with God. That was probably over a couple hours that I sat and talked with God and found the name Anna and learned who she was. And I thought that it was very interesting how God spoke to me about a widow on the first year that I was a widow. And as I go on this journey, I have to learn how to integrate grief into my daily life because it is an ongoing process. And that includes the holidays. So this is my second Christmas without Dennis. And what really hit me hard was when I realized the first year was done, that I had gotten through the first year, and the second year started. And I almost had a panic attack. It was hard to breathe and my heart was racing. And I realized, oh my goodness, I have to do another year without Dennis. And the thought of that was overwhelming to me. I have the memories. I have the good memories of Denny and I think about them a lot and they're helpful. But memories are interesting. When I think about what he and I had done together, and we had many great memories and excellent experiences and a beautiful life together. And I was very, very blessed in many ways. And those memories put a smile on my face and put joy in my heart and give me a good feeling. Some of the memories that come into my mind are not comforting. When we were first, when we were diagnosed or re-diagnosed or parts of the treatment. And when that happens to me, sometimes I'll write those memories down so that when they come back into my mind, I can just say, Heidi, just release that. If you want to think about that, you have it written down. So just kind of push it to the back of my mind, bring other memories forward. But the thing about memories is they have a different energy when I think about when Dennis and I would share memories together and we would talk and we would dream, and there was an energy and there was a life in talking with him about memories. And now the memories are me remembering us without him here. So that's a different energy. So although they're good and they're great, they're not the same. And that's part of this journey that I have to figure out and have to understand. It's just part of the grief journey and the grief healing. And we grieve a lot because we love a lot. And as we go into the holiday season and we're around people, my thoughts on that are, for what I do, is I am really trying my best to communicate with others what would make my heart feel best in that situation. And for me, I enjoy hearing Dennis's name. I enjoy hearing stories. I enjoy seeing the texts or the emails that he sent people. Some of my friends, they prefer not to hear the name or hear the stories. It's too difficult on them. It's too hard. And so just be upfront with your family and friends about what's best for you. And if you are a family or friend and your loved one has lost someone, you can ask them, Heidi, do you enjoy when I bring up Dennis's name? And let them speak. As we go through the holiday season, we can also think of ways to honor the empty chair at the table. In our pain, through this grief, in our pain, there is love. And they coexist. So even though the grief is difficult, some of the memories are hard, there's also love. And it's the love that I had with Dennis, and it's the love that I have with God. And so I want to share this with you. I'm going to share my screen. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And that is a beautiful gift. And I hope that you will receive that gift through Jesus, the gift of eternal life in heaven with him. Until we meet again, true peace.